Once you have a run in progress, RPT shows you the default report. And one of the things you want to do is compare stages as the run is going to see how response times are at different load levels, pages per second at different load levels. So I'm going to talk today about the RPT default report, comparing stages with the default report, and comparing stages with a custom report. Once the run is going, you can see the report for the number of users that are currently running. And when you're at a plateau, it'll show you the information for that plateau. When you're between plateaus and you're ramping up, it'll show you the average for the whole run. So for example, this report right now is showing the information for 6,000 V users. And there are different tabs on this report. The most useful one, or one of the more useful ones, is a page performance tab, where you can see the response times for the individual pages. And you can, if you want to, you can compare plateaus. And so now I'm going to compare 5,000 users versus 6,000 users. And I'm going to use the default performance report, which is what we're looking at. And you can compare any reports. And so here is the page performance comparing two plateaus, or two stages. So the smaller bar is 5,000 users, and the larger bar is 6,000 users. It refers to them as run 1 and run 2. Okay, so that's that comparison. You can also look at the number of users that are running, how much time has gone by in the plateau, the average response times and the total pages. And if you want to, you can compare stages using a custom report, which I happen to have a good custom report which has the information that I mostly am interested in. And it's the same process. You do the comparing, you pick the report, and this particular report shows me average response times, how many requests for each page, the total page hit rate for the plateau, and the average response times for the two plateaus. And it is worth mentioning that you don't have to compare plateaus within a run. You can compare plateaus between runs. So I can look at the last run and this run and compare the same plateau. And you can do that while the run is in progress. So that's different than some of the other tools that we use. And so that covers monitoring a run from the Workbench. Quick look at comparing stages with a default report and a custom report.